Sorry, guys. Welcome, Star Wars fans and ladies and gentlemen new to my channel. I am Mandagar coming to you with episode 1 of 2019 Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the road to my next 7-star character. Starting now.
Just me and my guitar.
Welcome back, Star Wars fans and ladies and gentlemen new to my channel. Like I said before, I am Mandagar coming to you with episode 1 of 2019. Might I add, I hope everyone had a happy new year. Anyway, folks, like I said, this is episode 1 of 2019 of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the road to my next 7-star character. And hopefully it will be a pretty sweet one. I have a couple of characters going to 7-star. Not big ones that I'm using, but first, as always, I like to go to my Twitter page and it just says, Dear @_Galaxy of Heroes and Friends. Episode 1 of 2019 of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Road to my next 7-star character is now live. And that tweet has been sent. Anyway, like always, I usually send that tweet off. So folks, if you're following me for the first time, or you're getting on my channel for the first time, this is basically gameplay, where I'm working towards my next 7-star character. Anyway, let me pull this up just to show you my main focus right now that I'm farming is for my Night Sister team, preferably Ventress, Mother Talzin, Night Sister Zombie, and Night Sister Occult and or Acolyte, however you pronounce that name, and Old Daka. Currently, Ventress and Old Daka are 7 stars. I will be taking Mother Talzin up to a 6-star character. I am 26 shards away from taking Night Sister Zombie to that 7-star. I'm actually 1 shard away from taking Night Sister Acolyte to that 7-star rating. So, and the other 2 characters that I have that are going to 7-star today, in a little bit, will be, drumroll, where is it? Did I pass them? Oh, there they are. Snow Trooper and Royal Guard. So, that's going to be pretty sweet. Gonna have to level those guys up, but I'm gonna rank them up first. Eventually build up their gear, and they should be pretty nice on my defense. Anyway, folks, let's get moving. And as always, I like to start with the Bronzium data cards, but I'm gonna do a little something different. I'm going to go back into characters, and I'm going to try for one more chance. I have 1 shot at getting 1 shard, the 1 shard I need. Now, I know this is a risky shot, but I'm just going to do it anyway, and we'll see if we get it. I'm not banking too much, but usually with my luck, you know, whenever you need that 1 shard. So here we go. And sure enough, bupkis. Well, that's okay, folks. Not a problem. Try again in a little bit, and if we don't get it this week, I will be saving the Acolyte for next Friday. But anyway, let's go back out And before we start doing promotions, we're going to go into Bronzium data cards. And actually, what I'm going to do, since I have enough ally points, I'm going to go in here and I am going to purchase that. And I'm going to take my ally points down to below. In the past, I've gone just slightly below 10k. So let's go into store, and we're going to go into the Bronzium data cards, and let's get moving. Here we go. Try and speed this along as fast as possible, and I'm going to try and avoid hitting the finish button. Quite honestly, I wish the buttons were swapped. That way, I don't know. Here we go. So we're going to keep it moving. A lot of times I get a lot of low level gear from this. Got one more shard for Snow Trooper, not too bad. So, Mark 3 gear, not bad. I don't expect too much out of the gear or out of the Bronzium data cards. A lot of times it's low level gear, but that's good for new champions as I want to gear them up. Another shard for Ewok Scout. I'm kind of holding off on ranking up my Ewoks, but pretty soon I will be doing them so that I can go for C-3PO. Just right now, it's kind of it's not on my high list. Mark II, not mod, gear. Anyway, this is like how I like to normally carry things on. Okay, Rebel Soldier, not bad. Got one more shard of him. Yeah, I get occasional shards. The ones that I like to see are the shards that give me 10 to 25, or 25 is the most I've seen out of characters at once. We're going to keep on going. Gotta apologize about the little hiccup earlier. If you were watching or you saw that apparently I went live, it was my mistake. I didn't know that I had gone live. So, yeah, apparently it was a little hiccup with the hotkeys. Apparently I was adjusting something on it was that tweet I was adjusting the episode documentation, switching it from last week's episode 34 to episode 1 of 2019. And one of the hotkeys happened to be the 0 button on my number pad. And I didn't think of that starting things, so that was a mistake on my part. What we got there? 10 shards for the Sentinel droid. Not bad. Okay, I'm not doing too bad on. Okay, we got another shard for Plo Koon. Cool and everything. Anyway, we're moving along. And once we finish the bronze team data cards, as always, it's promotions next. Usually the first part of the stream is mostly opening bronze team data cards and then opening or promoting certain characters. Mr. Yoshi, welcome to the chat. I'm glad you can make it. How you doing today, my friend? Hopefully you're doing pretty good. Hopefully you had a good New Year, my friend. Have fun with the family. Anyway, here we go. We're getting close to being done with the bronze team data cards. And a lot of times I don't expect too much out of this. I get a lot of low level gear. The important thing is I can as they build the gear up, any guys that are running low on that gear, I can donate. I don't know if there would be that many individuals from our guild that would actually be running low on that. Because if they're anything like me, they probably got a whole bunch stockpiled. Try to help out when I can, though. I seem to be getting a couple shards here and there. Low level gear, which isn't bad. Gear always helps out. Oh, I got a lot of Royal Guard shards saved up there. It's going to be good for the shard store. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Trying to imitate Gold Leader from A New Hope. I think it was Gold Leader, or was it Red Leader? Can't quite remember. I think it was Red Leader. Red Leader making it, yeah, it was Red Leader making his run, because he made his run, and then they're like, did you get it in? And we're like, oh no, it was just pecking on the surface. Or something like that. Okay, almost there. Decent amount of shards here and there. Another shard. Well, I'm going to have a lot of shards for the shard store once I get done, especially after I promote. I think I got shards for both Snow Trooper, additional shards for both Snow Trooper and Royal Guard. Anyway, here we go. Probably 2 more, and then it is on to promotions. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit the finish button. We're done with the Bronzium data cards. We have a new member to our guild. We got a new member. And one thing I need to note too, just recently, and I will show you by going to manage. And let's go to officers. And if you look at that, I have been made the leader of the guild, the Donkey Ballers. We're a semi-casual guild, but that means that I ask guys to try not to be too inactive. My requirement is to limit inactivity to no more than 5 days. We're still kind of retooling, but we do mainly right now. We do the heroic Rancor raid about once a week. It's pending raid tickets, but a lot of times we do it like I started on Fridays. We're trying a new thing. We're doing for the first time, we're actually going to try out the tank takedown raid. But anyway, yeah, that's the guild, guys. If you want to jump on, our only requirement is you got to be level 85. Level 85 overall player with a pretty good roster. So anyway, we're going to start off by taking Mother Talzin, and we're going to go ahead and promote her. She is now a 6-star. I can use her, try her out with others in the Sith raid that we have going on, which I will do shortly. Unfortunately, wrong key. I don't have enough to. I'm 1 shard shy of hitting that 7-star rating for Night Sister Acolyte. Still working on building up the gear, but let's go to the 2 7-stars we have in our roster. Start with Snowtrooper. And there he is, a 7-star Snowtrooper. And we could probably go ahead and level him up too, but let's go ahead and promote Royal Guard. So let's promote Royal Guard. Here we go. And that's going to be pretty sweet. I still need to kind of build up abilities on both Royal Guard and Snowtrooper. But, okay, we took those 2 up. I think before, I'm going to go into, let's try out the Night Sister team on Clear Squad. I'm just going to do this. Need to go and edit my team, but I'm going to use Talzin as my lead. Let's just give him a try. Oh, wrong. Nope. Let's go with them. And here we go. I'm gonna run this one on manual. Let's see how we do. We're gonna try this out, so hopefully I'm not too quiet. See how well we do. Uh, we go. Try them out. 1,000 got taken out. Why? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this take over on auto. I'm curious too as why Townsend's ability is not. Oh, I need to look that up a little bit more. Why? Unless maybe that is. Oh, guess does better on against. I don't know. I guess does better against. Anyway. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go to Galactic War. We're gonna restart that. Select battle. And I'm gonna go with my Night Sister team, and when I get down to the last tier I'll use things on auto. So right now let's start off. See how things go. So we're gonna get into that. Let's do auto. Alright, doing alright so far. Alright, here we go. We are through the first match. Let's collect those. You know, actually what I'll do is I'll do the first two fights of the first, second, and third tier on auto, and then I'll go manual on. So here we go. Select battle, And let's stay with the Night Sister team. We'll see how we do. And like I said, I'm going to do auto on the first and second fights, and then on the third fight, I will do manual. Alright, took out their healer. Going for Darth up. Went through that pretty quick. Now this next fight I will do on manual. I am currently working on getting my Night Sister team, this team specifically, up to all 7 stars. So this one shouldn't be too bad, but I'm going to want to take out old Daka first. So let's focus on her. Hopefully I'll run. Alright, wow, took her down. Let's go for their healer next. Alright. Let's work on Chewbacca. Yeah, I got it on him. I'm doing a lot of damage on him. Take off the masked Kylo Ren. And after we finish this galactic war, I will be working on, I'll go into upgrade ships because I have a couple ships to upgrade. Here we go. And we're doing pretty good. We got past the first tier, moving into the second tier. And it is back to auto for fights 1 and 2. Here we go. Let's see. Let's put focus on old Daka first. There we go. Go ahead and finish off. There we go. Oh. He hit us with the taunt. That's okay. Took him down with ease. Alright, so we're gonna move along. I think the person of focus to be, in this case, if it's someone that has a resurrection ability, I usually go for that person. But then if all they have is a healer, I focus on the healer first. Not always. It depends on the character. But that's my roundabout strategy. Alright. We are almost through the second tier. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, the purpose of this channel or this, streaming on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I like the game, and, I figured it's a place where we can talk anything Star Wars related. You guys can tell me who your favorite characters are. Who you would like to see. Let's see. Okay, let's go for that healer. Let's go for Barris. Alright. Finish them off. Moving on to the next tier. Tier 3. We're doing pretty good. Like I said, after this, we will go into ships. And actually, one thing I forgot to do, I will also collect those tokens from the shard store. Because I got a lot for Royal Guard. 46, 47, I think. So we're going to play fights 1 and 2 on auto. So let's do that. Here we go. More and more, I'm liking my Night Sister team. Anyway, doing pretty good so far. Not doing too bad. Kind of a slow night. Anyway, let's see. Let's go for. Okay. Alright, took them down. Breathgar, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. So far, I'm doing pretty good. My Night Sister team, got a couple of them already at 7 stars, and then the rest of them, of these guys that I'm using, are at 6 stars. 2 of which are relatively close. Actually, one's really close. I'm 1 chart away. So I have a question for you. How many sims do you do at once? I do 2 at a time. Nice. Well, thank you, Breathguard. To answer your question, how many sims do I do at once? Well, pretty much any other week I sim whatever I'm farming. The only time, like right now, for the Galactic War, I'm I'm taking it as far as I can. If I hit a impasse, I'll go ahead and sim that. But overall, I sim Galactic War at least one. Well, obviously once per day. I sim the whole thing. So I'm gonna actually go into this, and I'm gonna do this manual. So on my streams. I do everything on auto and, well, not everything. So let's work on that healer. Next, let's go for Kylo Ren. Okay, give me 1 second, Breathguard, and I will take a look at that. Alright. So basically on farming character shards, yeah, I pretty much sim everything. I try to do it in a large batch though, because I found that I get a greater amount of shards from that. I generally try to max out my shards. For the daily events, I usually do 1 dark side, 1 light side. I'll kind of go through that. What I do. I'll kind of explain it out to you. Let me get through this last tier. Now I said I would do the final tier all auto. So let's, no, I want to go for her. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do this one on manual also. Something I normally don't do. Normally, the last few streams I've been doing all auto, so kind of make it a little more interesting. We'll go for manual. Let's, I'm going to focus on haven't stopped in a couple of months, but you will probably be happy to hear that I am now 85 and have 1.3 million GP in the game. Good job, Breathgar. That's very impressive. Congratulations. What's the best team you like to use, Breathgar? Alright, took down Darth Vader. Let's see who we're gonna run up against. Let's see how hard this final fight will be. Clone Troopers. Favorite bounty hunters with Django as lead. Nice. Actually, Django's one of the ones. Django and, because I think it's light side or dark side. That's what I'm going to start farming next once I get Mother. I think it's Mother Talzin to a 7-star. Okay. Probably want to take out Commander Cody first. Okay, we're already. Here we go. Alright, Cody is down. Nice. Yeah. I haven't put any. I don't think I've put any Zetas on Vader yet, but I have at least one Zeta on Palpatine, and then I have 2 Zetas on Thrawn. Actually, I have 3. I have now currently I have 3 of the Zetas on Commander Luke Skywalker. I think I just hit 1.2 million for Galactic Power. There we go. We finished Galactic War, and the Night Sister team took us all the way through. Phoenix used to be my go-to, but Empire surpassed them. I wouldn't exactly say Phoenix team was my go-to initially for Galactic War. They got me through a lot of stuff. And then, Empire team was, yeah, I have both CLS and R2. I got CLS, well, actually, I got R2 first, then Emperor Palpatine. Then, shortly, I was able to get CLS, and then I think Grand Admiral Thrawn. So we finished that. We're done with that. So we're going to go out. We're going to claim that. And we're going to go back out real quick. And we're going to go over here. I managed. I got 2 shards for Snow Trooper and 47 for Royal Guard. Wow. Yeah, once I get my Night Sister team up, and I'm going to explain what my normal process. Usually daily, I have flagged the characters that I generally want to farm and working up on building their gears up. But like in this case for Mother Talzin, she's one for light side. And what I'll do first, usually, I use enough shards or enough sims to do the 3 to get the daily reward in, and then later in the day I'll do all 5, the remainder of them. So I have one light side. I believe this is my dark side. Yes. And then Night Sister Acolyte is my cantina. And currently for the ship levels, I'm actually farming Slave 1. I've unlocked that recently. And that usually I get saved up, and I think I've already gone through my shards. Yes, I have. And I just do all. Normally I don't, because I'm trying to get the daily. I try to get the daily rewards out, so I'll do 3 at a time. I'll do 3 for dark side, 3 for light side to get those rewards, so I can finish that out throughout the day. As you can see, I've already pretty much finished that. I still got to do a fleet arena battle, which I'll get into soon. But a lot of times I do 3, and then later I do 5 on light side, 5 on dark side. And as for Cantina, being as there's no limit, I try to save my shards up as far as I can. And then when I accept the reward, usually I try to get it up to, I think the max is 144. So I try to get as close to the max as possible. And a lot of times I end up, most days I end up averaging at about probably somewhere between 160 and 170. And I think I end up using 160 Cantina energy for Night Sister Acolyte. Now that's going to change because the number may either be higher or lower for whoever I go for next. Right now, I'm actually saving my crystals. I could very well use up 100 to get that one shard to take Night Sister Acolyte up, but I'm just gonna, for the short term or word, I'm gonna bite the bullet. So I'm gonna actually save, because I'm actually saving until I want to see how many crystals I can build up prior to when I hit February 1st. So we'll see what number I get to. So my goal is to save that, and then I'm going to actually use that on purchasing a couple pieces of gear. I don't know what that gear will be, but the nice thing is when you have things flagged, it also flags it here. So I could spend 560 crystals on the Mark 5 Eric I don't even, the droid collar salvage, but you know, I'd rather save. I do it day by day, you know, and that's the way I do it, and that's the way I recommend doing it. I try to set up myself a system, and you know, Ventress, she was collected in the let me show you what arena she was collecting. Actually, I could probably just do that by hitting find. See, that's where I got Ventress from. And then old Daka. Got her primarily in the tokens. What do they call that? let's see. Let's go out. Yeah, so far that's 4K. That's 2 weeks worth because I started saving. Well, I was at, as of December 21st of last year, I was at 1,165 crystals. And since then, since the last 2 weeks, I saved up an additional 2,905 crystals, totaling out to, well, now with the rewards and everything that I've acquired, I'm at 4,105, so I'm actually doing pretty good. But the Cantina Battle Store, the currency you get from that, that's how I got Old Doc up to a 7-star. But some of that involved kind of strategizing and saving, like spending every other day or something like that. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I'm a little bit of a dolphin and have spent some cash. You know what? I'm not ashamed to say it either. I've done it once or twice here or there, but I try not to spend a lot of money. I try to budget things out. So, you know, hey, each to his own, my friend. It's nothing to be ashamed of, and well, you said you weren't ashamed of it anyway, so it's not a problem. Anyway, I'm gonna go into ships, and I'm going to rank up, upgrade to that 7-star, because I'm gonna take. Wow, I would have thought he would have hit that 7-star, or I would have thought he would have hit 50K when he hit that 7-star, but okay. Then I gotta rank up this guy. Fleet's coming along nicely. Okay, he is ranked up to a 7-star. And wow, even with the gear where it's at, he didn't surpass Jedi Consular Starfighter. Wow, that's surprising. And eventually, once old Daka gets to that 7-star, I think light side, yeah, light side. I'll be working on that, and I'll be farming both. I'll be starting on farming both Jango Fett and Bosk's ship. And then I think on the dark side, I'll be farming Bosk. So let's go into Fleet Arena. Let's see what kind of fight we can end up finding. Yeah, my score is up to 158. I need to get Slave 1 up to that 5-star rating so that I can go for that final. Well, I have to go for 6-star for the exec. I can't say it for not Grand Admiral, for Grand Moff Tarkin's fleet ship. Okay, let's see what we got here. 280, 279. Let's try to find something within my range. Okay. 253. Yeah, that might be a tough one because it's a 6-star fleet ship, and that's Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yeah, Executrix. There you go. Executrix. Try and break it down. There you go. Oh boy. And don't want Grand Admiral. Ron, 291, no. 278, 275. I was a linguist in the Marines. Well, thank you for your service. I give you a salute right there. Yeah, I was a electrician's mate, third class in the Navy. So, yeah, thank you for your service. Okay, let's see, 255. You know what? It ain't much better, but it's better than going up against. Well, let's give it a try anyway. Salute back to the sister service. Greatly appreciate that, my friend. Anyway, we're going to. I don't know where this is heading, so I'm just gonna let fate decide. I'm gonna go on auto. Bam. Let's go for it. See what happens. Who's the stronger fleet? Could be a close one. Well, let's see. Oh man, they already messed up my Darth Vader. Okay, where's my first reinforcement? There we go. Oh, I lost someone already. Yeah, they lost someone. I lost two. Let's see. Oh, come on, they didn't take them out? Oh, they went through me pretty quick, and they got a reinforcement coming out already. Come on. Pretty soon I'm gonna be using Hound's Tooth on my front line, but you know, it is what it is. Can't win all the time. But when I get Hound's Tooth out, yeah, I'll be using him a bit more often. Or it. So let's accept the rewards. And we just finished that off and got two of those. Nice. If you don't order Vader reinforce first is best. Or is beast. I'll have to consider that. I might try out that combination. Switch out one of my other. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch out Vader with put Vader in reinforcement spot with replace him with Jedi Counselor, and then maybe eventually put Hound's Tooth in Vader's place. Eventually. But it always puts Slave 1 out first on auto, and that doesn't work. Huh. Yeah, sometimes, because my standard practice, I was lucky that it did that, was when I do things on manual, I use as a reinforcement, I pull out, I think it's Ghost, and then I have the reinforcement ability that cuts it in half or something like that, where I'll be able to call another reinforcement. I usually call the Phantom. Either I have the two mixed up. Do I? Yeah, I do have them mixed up. I'll call Phantom first, and then I can call Ghost. And then usually, if it gets to it, I end up calling in the Jedi Counselor Starfighter. But that may change once I get that may change as you know. I still gotta get Phantom and Ghost up. I use both as reinforcements. What I probably ought to do is eventually switch to Slave 1 as my front line with Slave 1 Vader and Phantom 2. Huh. And you use Houndstooth, Biggs, and Ghost. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to try that out. Call Vader and see what you think. Helps with target locks and Biggs tanking. Yeah, you know what? I'll have to try that out, Breathguard. Appreciate the advice. I guess we all learned something. Anyway, see, we are an hour into the stream also too. Let me show you. I actually took first place in this leaderboard for the Grand Arena, so I didn't do too bad. Although I'll show you what I was dealing with. He had his squad in. This is what he went in with. His Night Sister team wasn't too tough. He didn't have that. He wasn't in gear 10 or above the Night Sister zombie, so I didn't have to worry about that. Hold on one second. I think Undying Sacrifice, I didn't have to worry about that. So he didn't have it activated, but I did. So actually, let me real quick. I'm gonna go to that is. Oh no, I gotta. So if I'm going into a fight, well, let me do that. I'm not going into a fight, by the way. I'm just gonna click. Let's go select squad. Looking for my Night Sister team. So I'm gonna edit that. Clear. Now that I have all of them, I never did update this before, so confirm squad. So I have them in there. Oh, 78, although that's gonna go up as I get the gear up. Next Zeta I will be putting on. Oh, congrats. So let's back. I just wanted to set that up. Okay, we're going to save up the energy, and it looks like we will be saving Night Sister Acolyte. She will be my next 7-star going up next Friday, or 1 week from today. Night Sister Zombie might actually make it there too, but we shall see. We do have the Investigate Dathomir, so hopefully I get some shards out of doing both of us. Although chances are I'm probably going to get Night Sister Spirit and Night Sister Zombie, or all Night Sister Spirit. So I'll keep my fingers crossed there. Now I'm definitely looking forward to the Defense of Dathomir event, because that'll give me at least 20 shards. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Night Sister Spirits. I mean, this is my top team. My goal is I want to get them all up to Gear 12. Gear 12 plus, to be honest. Well, we'll see. Because once I get everyone to 7-star, I'm going to be focusing on getting the gear up. And then as for bounty hunters, if it's gear I can spare, I'll use it. But the priority goes to the Night Sisters. You know, and but we shall see. And then once I get my bounty hunters up and I can get all 7 stars for Chewbacca, I'll work on C-3PO next. I'll get my Ewoks. Quite honestly, I'm not looking forward to that because I don't like the idea of putting too many resources into the Ewoks. You know? So that's pretty much it for right now. But we're past the hour mark, so we're actually doing pretty good. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, do me a favor and smash that like button. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see more, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon off to the side, because that'll give you alerts anytime I put out new content, much like this. Also, if you happen to be watching this stream at a later date, you'll have the option to leave a comment, complaint, or a suggestion in the field below. So, hey folks, if you got something to say, go ahead and put it down. Recommendations, or you want to see me do this or do that, or you just got something to say, go ahead and say it, because it helps me out, guys. And you know, that's one thing I'm looking to have. I'm looking to have this channel grow. Anyway, folks, you know what, Breathgar, it was nice chatting with you. You're close on bounty hunters and need a 7-star boss. Currently on bounty hunters, I have 7-star Boba Fett, 7-star IG-88, 7-star Cad Bane, 7-star Guido. Yeah, not the best, but they were easy to farm. I have a 5-star Bosk, who's close to a 6-star. And once I get Mother Talzin into that 7-star, I am going to start farming both Hounds 2 and Jango Fett. And I'm going to add Jango Fett to my bounty hunter team. And like I said, it was great chatting with you guys. You know, hope you enjoyed everything. Anyway, guys, it's coming to that time of night where I will catch you guys on the flip side. Mandagar out.